G'day viewers, it's Lord Reags with you, the Royal Colonial Boy. I'd like to read with you the best of Banjo Paterson's poems, and here's one I've picked and I hope you enjoy it. It's one of my favourites. It's called A Bush Christening, and this is for Hunter, my little grandson. On the outer Barcoo, where the churches are few, and men of religion are scanty, on a road never crossed except by the folk who were lost, one Michael McGee had a shanty. Now this Mike was the dad of a 10-year-old lad, plump, healthy and stoutly conditioned. He was strong as the best, but poor Mike had no rest, for the youngster he'd never been christened. And his wife used to cry if the darling should die, St. Peter would not recognise him. But by luck he survived till a preacher arrived, who agreed straight away to baptise him. Now, the artful young rogue, while they held their collogue, with his ear to the keyhole was listening, and he muttered in fright while his features turned white, "What the devil is all this about christening?" He was none of your dolts, he'd seen them brand colts, and it seemed to his small understanding, if the man in the frock made him one of the flock, it must mean something very like branding. So away with a rush he set off for the bush, while the tears in his eyelids they glistened. "'Tis outrageous," says he, "to brand youngsters like me. I'll be dashed if I'll stop to be christened." Like a young native dog, he ran into a log, and his father, with language uncivil, never heeding the priest, cried loud in his haste, "Come out and be christened, you divil." But he lay there as snug as a bug in a rug, and his parents in vain might reprove him. 'Tis his reverence spoke, he was fond of a joke. "I've a notion," says he, "that'll move him. Poke a stick up the log, give a spalpeen a prog, poke him easy, don't hurt him or maim him. 'Tis not long that he'll stand, I've the water at hand, as he rushes out this end I'll name him. Here he comes, and for shame, you've forgotten the name. Is it Patsy or Michael or Dennis?" Here the youngster ran out, and the priest gave a shout, "Take your chance anyhow with McGuinness." As the howling young cub ran away to the scrub, where he knew that pursuit would be risky, the priest, as he fled, flung a flask at his head that was labelled McGuinness's whiskey. And McGuinness McGee has been made a JP, and the one thing he hates more than sin is to be asked by the folk who have heard of the joke how he came to be christened McGuinness. That was The Bush Christening by Banjo Paterson, one of Australia's finest poets, by Lord Reags, the Royal Colonial Boy, from the book The Banjo's Best Loved Poems, chosen by his granddaughters, illustrated by outback artist Hugh Sorey. And if you'd like to hear more from the Royal Colonial Boy, go to my website, theroyalcolonialboy.com. Thank you very much for listening, watching, and you can follow me on Twitter, the Royal Colonial Boy. That is Lord Colonial Boy on Twitter.